guys, it's Billy here, and welcome to my office. As you can see here, we have a 1995 Power of the Force Luke Skywalker's LandSpeeder. At least I think that's what it is. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, and I am wrong a lot. But I think it's a 1995 Power of the Force. The backstory with me is that I am a born-again toy collector, and I've been just going nuts on eBay lately and just buying any kind of cheap toy that I can find. The story with this particular LandSpeeder is I was in a line at a car wash, and there were like 20 cars in the line, and I was bored out of my mind, and I was playing with my smartphone, and I saw an eBay auction with this thing for like $1.99, and I bought it without even really looking at it because it was a buy it now for $1.99, and I was just looking at a little tiny picture on my phone, and it was just kind of a boredom purchase. When I got it home, I looked at it, and I really couldn't figure out what was wrong with it, and then I noticed that the top engine is missing, and I was like, well, you're kind of a dumbass. So I'm looking at this thing, and I'm not really sure what to do with it. I mean, the engine is missing. Now, I didn't really care about the overall condition. It is $1.99, and Luke's LandSpeeder was beat up in the movie, so, you know, that the scratches and whatnot give it a little bit of authenticity. But this missing engine thing is kind of a problem. So my original thought was, well, I'll just make a new engine for it, and it'll be good. And I had some PVC pipe laying around that was about this diameter, and I thought about using that, and I ultimately decided that I was going to use this, which is an old aluminum cigar case, and I thought that would make kind of a perfect engine if I wanted to do so. And the more I thought about it, I realized that it was just not going to look right. It was not going to look right, and I was back to the thought of just throwing it away. And I have a little problem throwing away Star Wars toys, so I didn't want to throw this thing away because it's a Star Wars toy. I knew somebody would appreciate it. Somebody would give me $1.98 for it, and somebody could probably use some of the parts on it, so I didn't want to just toss it in the trash. But then a third idea came to me, and that was to customize it. And what I mean by customize it, I wanted to make it into an XP-38. If you're asking yourself what an XP-38 is, there's a scene in New Hope when Luke sells his LandSpeeder, and he goes to Ben and he says, well, ever since the XP-38 came out, these aren't in demand anymore. Now, there is no real documented, I've seen a couple Wikipedia pictures on what the XP-38 is. I don't really like it. To me, it looks very prequel-ish. It doesn't look like it belongs in this generation of Star Wars. So I thought I would take some time and customize this and make this into the fabled XP-38. So stick with me, guys. We're going to be doing a little cutting, as you can see here, we've already taken the nub off the front. That little nub used to open the hood, but doesn't anymore. That's because we're going to put a new fascia on the front end of this thing. My inspiration for the front end is a Nissan Altima, but you'll see that later. But anyway, we're going to make this into a different LandSpeeder and customize it a bit. As far as my story goes, we have picked up since then the newer. I know this is not the newest LandSpeeder, but I got this thing for about $10 on eBay, and this will be the one that I will proudly display as my official Star Wars LandSpeeder, and this will be my goofball made for video XP-38. So let's get started, guys.